Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain.
Yeah. So what happened was, I think what was it? The PlayStation 3 just came out. I think it was the PlayStation 3 just came out, and I just got my taxes. I just got my taxes. So I got money. Like I'm lit. Like I was married at the time. She was like, "Yo, go ahead, get the PlayStation for the house or whatever, whatever." And I'm like, "It's up." So I'm pulling up to the joint, but before I got there, it's a homeless person right there, and I'm like, "Man, I got a lot of money. Normally, I just give like five, $10, whatever, whatever." I was like, "Man, no, God is, what I'm saying, blessing, whatever, whatever." I gave this homeless person like $600, right? Six
Why would
hundred
you ever do something like that? See,
because of
you
the
gonna make
fact
me
that
mad.
because of this is what I'm saying. Like when you're a giver, you'll be obedient to God. Like, y'all be putting limits on God. Y'all just be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna give him 5 or 10." This is the reason why they on the street, because the people who are givers, they don't give because they put a limit to what God is supposedly supposed to give them.
Nah, nah, hold on, brother. It's not that I'm putting a limit into what God. I'm putting a limit within my pocket, and I also gotta feed my
Yeah,
family.
and watch this. That's why your faith is weak, because now you don't believe that God is supplying because you worried about the money in your
Nah,
pocket.
God has always
Yes,
been a
that's
provider and
it.
supplier. But
No, that's
one
it.
thing, no,
That's it.
no,
I've I've
God has
I've
always been a
I've
provider and
given
supplier.
I've given all my money away, and the next day I had like $2,000 out of nowhere. It's happened
I've
multiple
given
times.
I've given money away, and the Lord still provided that week too, right? I'm not denying that. That's not what I'm denying. But let's say, and maybe I'm thinking differently because now I'm a mom. Because I've had a situation where I've had like my last 120 in my pocket, and I'm on my way to go get groceries for baby girl,
Right.
and I'm not giving the homeless person my full 120 because my priority is my child. I'm sorry. That's who
I
God
don't
told me to
think
take
I
care
don't
of.
I don't think that situation you're supposed to give anybody nothing in the first place. I said I had a pocket full of money,
Okay.
so I had over $6,000 in my pocket.
Okay. I thought
That's
you were talking about
why.
the PS3 money. Okay, you got over
Yeah,
six.
no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. That's what I'm saying. I just got my taxes. I had all of that. So normally it would only be 10, 15, $20. But a lot of times it's like, all right, well, you get 10, 15, $20, but you have more than that.
You got
This
more. If I have more,
PlayStation
I'm
isn't
giving more.
mandatory. That's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
I'm like, yo, if you and the child don't got no food, don't front no food, that's like going to church and somebody like, yo, give your last, even, and you know your electric bill is due tomorrow, and you think God telling you to give you the 120? No, and the 120 is how much.
But can
That's
I
how
ask
much it
you?
costs.
I got a follow up question because I have been in church and I've been asked to give my lives.
And you should have said
So
no.
you're contradicting yourself a little bit though, right? Because I can't put a limit to God like you just said, right? I can't put a limit to what God. So if they be like, I be like, listen, this is all I got on me right now, right? And they be like, don't worry, the Lord will provide. Give that today, and the Lord
Mm-mm.
will. I'm like, so I've given it, and then I just had to make do with what I didn't have that week because I gave my
Yeah,
life.
no, nah. See, okay, so let me explain how I'm saying. I'm saying
Okay.
it based off of how I feel, me personally, in my heart, that has nothing to do with church. There ain't
Okay.
no church person gonna tell me how much money I'm giving. That's not. I'm not doing that because they're not in my house, and I know the hustle. No disrespect to anybody who go to church or whatever. I know the hustle. So since I know the hustle, I know y'all asking people for a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that because I see you in the Lexus, I see you in the Genesis, I see you in the Cadillac, and I'm still driving a Toyota Corolla. We're not gonna
I'm
play
in a
that game.
Pontiac. Right,
Yeah,
right,
we're not
right.
gonna play that game. Like I
And the
know where
pastor
that
like,
money is.
take out everything you got in your pocket right now and put
Exactly.
it in the
Mm-mm,
bowl.
no, yeah,
And I don't put
this
it in the
that's
bowl.
the reason, but that's what I'm saying. Like people got. People gotta understand when it comes to that, church is based off of emotion. And if you emotionally invested, you'll believe what they just said and they in your pockets.
Hmm.
I ain't letting that happen, bro. But now me, if I'm riding and I'm like, bro, I got $6,000 on me, and there's a homeless person right there. I got $6,000 on me. Why am I only giving them $5?
Listen, man has free will. You give what's in your heart, and whatever you feel is right to give. Like I'm not mad. I'm not saying like you had to necessarily limit, but you know this person is homeless,
Right.
and majority of homeless folks don't always make the best decisions when being blessed with a gift like that.
And this is why, and this is why and this is why, continuing on what I was saying, this is the reason
Yeah,
why I
listen,
don't
listen.
get. This is the reason why I don't give like that no more. Because after I gave that person that 600, I felt good. I felt good inside. I'm like, boom, 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 whatever, whatever. Right. I come outside. I'm walking into the car, and then I get in the car. I'm getting to drive. I'm about to get on the highway. I watched the homeless person get into a Cadillac. The same person I just gave the $600.
And you worked hard for that six hundred
That's
dollars.
why
So
I was like,
I'm
bro,
just
I don't know what's
saying.
real. I was like, bro, now I don't know what's real. Because at the same time, I didn't give based off of what God told me to give. Because God was probably saying, no, don't give. But when you a giver, you just always want to give. That's why you gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, because it be times where you help people in situations when you like when I'm like, bro, you shouldn't help. But since you're so much of a help person,
I'm
it
gonna give back.
automatically happens and we get screwed over at the end of the day. But at the same time, we help people so much because we're so nice, we're so loving, we're so giving. But God be in our head like, bro, this is the reason why you ain't got no money because you keep giving it to people I told you not to give it to.
Back.
That's what I be getting stuck with. Cause I'll be like, dang man, I want to be a giver so bad, but I gotta be tapped into God because if I ain't tapped into God, I don't know who to give to. And even if I'm
Right.
giving, it seems nice, but it's like, nah, you're giving it to people who needs to be in the who needs to be in the dirt to get it out the mud like you did. I wanted them to be out there struggling because they need to call me. Me, God is what I'm talking about. But they need to be calling to ask from help from God, not be on the corners asking people to help. They need to go to the source. But since they won't go to the source, I'm not about to. That's how I feel that it's working. That's why I'm like, yo, God is probably telling them, like, yo, they're not breaking down and coming to me, the source. They're not coming to me. They keep coming to people and begging everybody else for money. I can't bless them. And that's why I'll be like, man, that's different. I don't know.
So I have a follow-up question. You know I always got a follow-up question, right?
Oh yeah, and that's why the podcast is perfect for you because you be you can play
I just
devil's
gotta see.
advocate and we can do
Right. And I'm
both.
good
And be
with
like, all right, well, I
it.
can see from your side.
And
Yeah,
I,
I'm like, yeah, it
right.
makes
And
sense.
I gotta see from all sides. So,
You got to.
so do you feel that the Lord tells us sometimes not to give?
Yes.
You
Well,
do.
and this, no, this is the thing. This is the
Wait,
thing.
wait, wait. No,
I
no,
won't
wait, because
say.
it's a two-part question.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you feel, because I'm going back to what you said earlier, right? So, do
Right.
you feel like sometimes the Lord tells us not to give?
Uh huh.
And isn't it possible that the Lord could tell us not to give a certain amount?
So you saying that it's a possibility for him to tell you to give, but give a certain amount?
Don't
Just
give your
don't give
all.
over. Don't give your all. Yeah, yeah,
Or
I
the
agree with that.
majority of what you worked hard for. Nah, because earlier you said, well, that you can't be of God if you got to limit to what God. No, because like if I have 120 on me, and I'm like, then I gotta make sure me, baby girl, we good. But I'm gonna go ahead and give this homeless person $20 and just pray for the best because God knows my heart,
Right.
right?
Right.
That
Hmm.
doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not of God because I'm giving a certain limit because I could not give nothing. But
You're
like
right.
you said, me and you, we're givers. We're supposed to
Exactly.
give something.
Okay, so going back to what I said, the reason why I said what I said is because it comes off as like if somebody's looking for a miracle, it's going to require something crazy, which means that if all you got in your pocket is your rent, and I'm looking for God to meet me there, I got to give my rent.
I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that
I
no
believe
no
in
that
scripture.
yeah no I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm saying that's why I said what I said. I'm saying like sometimes miracles or some moves of God that you're expecting, you gotta sacrifice something in order to get that move. And that
Absolutely.
situation would be that sacrifice. Is what that's why I say what I said. I'm not saying don't do that every time. Hey yo, I need da 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 da. So I'm about to just boom boom boom. First of all, you got to be tapped in with God. If you're not even tapped in with God, the last thing you need to do is
Exactly.
be
I just
giving
feel
up
like if
any
you
of your
tapped in
money.
with God,
Yeah, you yeah.
because remember, all you need is a mustard seed of faith, right? So my mustard
Yeah.
seed of faith is literally
But
25 cents in my pocket. If I got one
if you
quarter,
only got 25, yeah, exactly. I agree.
you know what I'm
But
saying?
what I'm saying as far as like relationships with people with God. Like God meets you where you at. Like so, if you're a shallow believer, then God's going to be a shallow person to you. It's as deep as you go with God, it's how deep He's gonna go with you. So if you keep him on shallow water, he's going to still be your God, but he's going to be your God and bless you in shallow situations.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I don't
So
think, you know what it is? I don't think that the amount is of importance. I think it, as long as you give to the Lord's people, the ones that don't have, I think that in itself is a gift and blessing. And the
uh
Lord
huh.
sees you. And I don't do things. I don't feel like you and I do things just because we want God's grace and we have
Oh yeah,
expectation. I
no.
think I think
Mm,
we just do things to do things because we just givers like that, right? Like I don't
exactly.
like to see nobody down. I don't even, you
Right.
know me, I can't even eat in
Right.
front of people unless they got to pay before them. I can't eat in front of
Hmm.
people. I'm not like that. But if
Right.
I don't have much to give, I have faith that even the little bit that I give is enough. Like, and I'm sorry, I just don't look at it as being greedy with the hard work or the hard money that I've gained for
Hmm.
myself and for my child. I don't think I'm being greedy with that, with those funds. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm giving what I can.
Yeah, I agree. I think certain situations can do those. The certain situations can do those things. I just know, like, because I'm a giver because I've seen my mom do it. Like, I've seen my mom not give her last type deal, but she'd be like, "Yo, I'm looking for a miracle," and she would really go out the way. It might not even be money. She might do something that's just like, "What?
Mm,
What was that? Or why did you do that?" But she's expecting God to meet her there. And as soon as she did it, it's like, for example, like when I moved to Wisconsin, I left everything there. I left all things. I loved my job. I didn't have my job. I didn't have anything. I was like, God, if I'm making this move, because this don't even make no sense. I'm like, I don't even have the money to do this, but I'm going to do it. But if I do this, you better meet me here. And as soon as I did it, as soon as I got here, he met me with like three, four different jobs and all of this crazy. So I was just like, oh, boom. But if I would have just been like, well, I'll do a little bit and might not, I'll stick around, try to figure it out. He wouldn't have been able to meet me because I had no faith to believe it. I had to put all my eggs in the basket and be like, God, I believe you for real because I don't got it. I don't see it.
right.
This don't make no sense. This situation just happened out the blue. I ain't got no income coming in because of it. I gotta move. I
Yeah.
gotta do this. The cops is involved now. All of that. I'm like, I'm like, God,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do something. And he
Right.
like, well, what you gonna do? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna leave everything back. I'm not gonna bring nothing with me. I'm not gonna do nothing. If this is what you want me to do, meet me there. And he met
Right.
me right there. And I
Mm-hmm.
gave everything I had. I ain't had no groceries in the house. I ain't had no gas money. I ain't had no nothing. I had to go around asking.
Right. See that? Like you see
And you
that?
know
Like
we don't. And you know we don't do that. We don't do that.
yeah,
I
no,
would have
I don't
walked
like
to
to ask. You
Wisconsin.
see that, right? Like I don't like to ask. You know that I don't like to ask nobody for nothing, right? And then it's
Facts.
funny how I help so many people, and then when I'm down, it's like, well, you be down, but
Nowhere in sight.
Bella, you always make it work. Like you know how
Yep.
many times people just say exes say, oh, you Bella, you make it work, you good, right?
Hmm.
And it's crazy because I literally would have nothing, bro, nothing, or I would literally, yeah, I will, for example, I could have a a
Yep.
paper clip, a rubber band, and a rock in my pocket,
Right.
and I would create a slingshot and hit a hen, chicken, a pigeon just for us to eat. You know what
For
I'm
the yeah,
saying?
facts.
Just for us to get
That's a
some
fact.
meal. But when I'm down, I don't ask, and it's like people like, well, why you ain't ask? Like, damn. if you see I'm down, why do I have to ask? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, because usually when people are down, I don't even, most of the time I'm vigilant that people don't even got to come and ask me. But if I
Hmm.
don't know what's going on, yeah, ask me and I got you. But
Yeah,
with other people,
that's
the
deep.
story is so different, bro. Like,
Yeah, for real.
I want everybody to eat and be good, but
I always
when the
say that.
tables are on
Like,
the other side,
yeah, I
it's
always say that.
so.
Why didn't you ask? What you mean? Why not? You see, bro, what's wrong with
Hold
your?
on,
Are
give me
you blind
1 second.
today?
I'm dropping her off. Aquí está bien. Okay. Esta, porque estoy, yo no sé qué puerta, pero gracias.
Oh, she been trying to be
Esta.
slick.
Okay. Gracias, usted tenga un buen día. Let me back up right here.
Yeah, she went slick.
Yeah, she sure was.
Was she trying to be slick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She wasn't
Mm,
necessarily talking about me, but she was talking
okay.
about how she can't rely on Uber and Lyft because her a driver and say that the driver's gonna be there at a certain time and
And
she
they
has an
not there.
appointment.
Um, okay. So she was
She
just talking
said
about
no. She
Uber in
was like,
general
yeah.
or
She was
Lyft in
saying I'm
general.
being silly because she was saying how she knows that there's always traffic down here, but she was like, hey. I ordered one driver and I come outside. She looked a little bit confused. She said, I ordered one driver. I came outside thinking I'm looking for a man and it's a girl.
Hmm.
And I said, yeah, Uber will do that. Uber,
Yeah,
we
they
do that.
flipping.
So that's probably why in that moment, remember when I told you it showed me the ride and then I was matching and it was telling me not available?
Hmm.
And then it gave it right back to me for a few cents less. So that's probably why
Hmm.
she a male driver, was assigned to her, and then that person now a female driver. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
but she remind me of my grandmother. I ain't tripping on her. You know what I'm saying? I just had to let her know. You're like, baby, I understood everything you said.
Exactly. Let's be clear.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
They be
be
looking at me,
clear.
they be like, oh no, that's a black girl now. Maybe this black girl come with Spanish roots.
Right, for real.
So, but
That's crazy.
I was gonna say, what do you Huntersville? Baby, I don't want to go to
No,
no
I was saying,
Huntersville
what was
for
I saying? I don't even remember I was saying something about the, dang, what was it? I was saying something about the, oh, when people be helping, like some people who,
Mhm.
or when they don't, they act like they can't see, like they act like they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, which
Right,
it will probably be hard to know if I need help or not because I don't be talking to
right.
nobody. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it ain't publicly, you know what I'm saying? So to say that, I wouldn't know. They was like, well, how would you know? I'm like, yeah, you right, because we not really cool like that. So you wouldn't know
Right,
what's my business. You know what I'm saying? But some
right,
stuff people be obvious. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I can't come outside because I don't got the money. I can't come outside because I don't got the groceries, or can't come outside because I ain't got the gas money. I can't come outside because
God.
you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I'm like, well, if I keep saying that all the time, like, and y'all just come go outside all the time, so y'all apparently don't want me to go, or y'all could pay for me to get in there or something. I ain't tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm that type of person to just be like, no, if I can't afford to go by myself or I can't go, I'd rather just
Mm-hmm.
not go unless I'm in a
Right,
relationship. If I'm in a
right.
relationship and my partner decides to pay for it, like, all right, I'll pay for us to go or something because they really want to go,
Mm-hmm.
then something like that. But other than that, like, if I can't afford it, I ain't going nowhere.
Facts, facts.
And there be people that just be, oh yeah, well why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you? I would have paid your way. I'm like, bro, no, because you're gonna hold that over my head. Oh, remember
Hold that
last
over,
time?
right? And I don't like that because I don't like nobody
Yeah,
bringing them.
I'm
Because
about
I
to
don't do
beat
that to
you up.
people. Yeah, I don't do that to people. Like, oh, well, I pay for such and such, or I brought. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen,
I don't move like that. So
yep,
I'm
and
definitely with you.
you already know it's going straight to social media if it go out online. You saw is she the one
All
and I
right,
ain't
because
never even did whatever. Now they got a whole post of
never.
how yeah, we went to Six Flags. I
Oh
paid for her
God!
kids. I paid for his kids, him and his
Wow.
grandkids, everybody. I said, no, you didn't. I didn't even go, bro. Watch out.
Right.
You don't ever go nowhere else. Yep, that's it. I ain't got the money. I ain't going. Sorry. I don't know why y'all think everybody got money. It don't work like that.
I see my one day came. I don't know. I think I already showed. I told you the story, and
Oh
it's not a
yeah.
lot of money. But I told you that the young girl, she looked. I was like, wait a minute, because she looked. I'm trying to remember how old I was because I was younger too. and she looked like she was maybe like around my age or younger. And I'm like, damn, this girl so young, so beautiful, and she's homeless. Like, what's going on out here? Right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you could clearly tell, and I was like, oh man. And
Right.
she just kept telling me like, I was going in and out the bodega. Like I grabbed something, got out of the bodega, forgot
Mm.
something else. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot such and such, whatever. I go back in there, and she asked me. She just kept saying like, man, I don't do drugs. Like she trying to convince me she don't do drugs. You know, we.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
mean no
right out the
disrespect, but we
gate.
know a crackhead when we see a crackhead.
Yeah, right
You
out the
know what I'm
gate.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't care how young you is or how flawless your skin may look, baby. Like I know you on something, but
Yeah,
she
you
trying to
on
convince
yeah.
me
Yeah.
that she is not. Uh, this man is a kid. She's trying to convince me that she's not on drugs, and she's telling me like I need it for pads. You know, I'm homeless. I need it for pads, and I'm like, well, I'm a woman. I understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to be like dealing with
Mm.
something like that, and they can't cover themselves. So I was like, all right.
Mm.
Um, so I told her, just give me a second. Let me come out this store real quick. I'm gonna get change for you because I really didn't have a change. So I was like, I'm gonna get change for you, whatever. I get change for a girl. I give her the $20, and then I go to another store for something else. It was
Mm.
just something else. I went to another store,
Oh
and
shit.
sure enough, I'm coming out that store.
Yes,
Why
I know
I
where
see
you're
her
going.
buying a bag? Like
Oh my god.
she huddled up with like three dudes, and they like, oh yeah, let's see. Like they split and they trying to decide. And the dealer's there, he's selling them the bag. I say,
Uh,
ain't no way, bro. Ain't no
yeah.
way, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't like I always look out for
Different.
people. Like I give you $5, I give you a hero, I'll give you a drink, I'll give you unopened water, like I'll give you
Yeah,
anything, bro.
I do the
So
food. Yeah.
I gave you, $15, $20. I think I gave her for the pies. I was like, here, go take care of yourself, whatever, whatever. I hope you good. God bless you. I'm telling you, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see you again, next time I probably have a little more bread. I'll get you a sandwich, something to eat. I said, whatever you could. And I was telling her, go to 99 cent store and get like a pack of pies, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the girl was young. She was pretty, but you could tell she was just going down that hill. She was sliding down that slide. So I was like, all right, whatever, boom. Man, come outside, her. Three dudes are surrounding her, and the dealers there, and they buying us. I said, never again, Lord.
I can't
I
do
said,
it.
I said,
Cause
you
we
know what I'm
meet.
saying? Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm blessing you, but you're playing with me, and I worked hard
Yeah,
for them
you playing.
$20. I was young
Yeah.
at that time, 19, 20 maybe I was, and I was what getting paid what like
Yeah.
$10 an hour, like $10
Yeah.
an hour is harder than you.
Working for that, right? Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I
God
was
be
like,
letting
oh,
us
this
see that,
girl,
man.
please.
That's what I'm saying.
I
That's how
said,
we
I got
really be.
played.
Yes, I think God really be, you know what I'm saying? God really be letting us see that. It'd be like, all right, everybody ain't like that, bro. So you gotta watch who you give it to. Like I know you got my heart and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's not for everybody, bro.
It's
Cause
not.
that right there be tight. Cause
Uh-huh.
that'll make you do what I do now. I'm like, bro, I ain't giving y'all nothing. Off that
Yeah, I
situation,
don't
I ain't
give
giving you nothing.
cash. I offer you food. Like I'll
But
go
now,
buy you
oh
food.
yeah, I've done that. I've
But
done that. Like if I'm at a restaurant or
however,
something. I really went inside and got them some food, or I brought them some.
yeah, I'll do that.
I'll go get what you want, but I'm
I'll buy
not
you a
giving you nothing.
coffee. I'll
Yeah,
buy you
move
something to
around.
eat. But
Yeah,
I'm not putting like my hard work and money in your hands no more because I can't trust it. And I feel bad because you know what I'm saying? Like these are humans, so I feel like, all right, you down bad. Let me help you with something. The Lord blessed me, so let me bless you. But then when
right.
people play on your blessing, you like, hold
Yes,
on.
he
So
blessed me to
I
bless
can't
me. Shoot.
yeah, I can't do that no more. But then, see, I don't know. Remember when I told you I was with my ex and we went to McDonald's and the homeless man came in there? He kept asking for $2, and I had a double cheeseburger and I was like, hey, I haven't ate this. Like, it's still sealed. Like, you could, yo, man, smacked the burger out of my hand. I just jumped up so fast, like, yo. My ex was
Yo,
like, yeah, change, change. He knew I
yo,
was about to
bro.
ring
Yeah,
him.
bro. I
I'm
was about
like,
to eat
all
this,
right.
bro. What you mean?
Like I'm smacked. I freaking want that. I said, oh nah. I said, Lord, hold on, wait a minute. You gonna have to forgive me for this, all right?
Yeah, cause he tripping.
I was about to put hands and feet on that man. No, I'm telling you, that was the Lord did intervene that day, because
Yeah.
only God knows what I was about to do to that man for smacking a burger out my hand. Like,
Yeah, that's disrespectful, especially you come in to me asking for $2, and I give you
a
food.
whole
You smack the
burger
food
in
out
my
my
hand,
hand, bro.
unsealed, still
I'm about to
wrapped. Like, you say
yeah,
you hungry. And you gonna smack a burger on my hand,
yeah.
Brody?
That's disrespect. I ain't gonna. That's another level of disrespect.
And when I
That's
tell
like
you, that's why
mm,
some people feel like Are you sure? Because like my heart is different, and they turn me into a lot of different ways, but I still be wanting to give, and these people be playing on my top.
Yeah, I'm like, I won't give nothing.
Mm-mm.
I won't give nothing.
So
Like I've
I
been in church.
definitely.
I've been in church, bro. Bro, I'm so tight. I've been in church services where people just be asking people. They have four offerings,
Yes, yes.
and then I'm talking about like, yeah, nobody's leaving until such and such. Not no Marvin Sack. Even though they spent that to a whole nother thing because that wasn't really what it was, but it was something similar to
Because
that though.
remember me, you and I had like a difference. We had our
Yeah,
differences when it came
yeah,
to when
yeah,
Marvin Sapp said, "Close the door."
yeah, yeah. That I'm like,
Close.
what?
I was upset, bro. I
I
was like, "You
said,
trying to
I
talk
said,
me
see,
now,
this is
bro?"
why.
They saying it's the old video. I said, "Nah,
Yeah,
Marvin
because
Sapp
that's what they
closed the
said.
door."
Yeah, they said that online. They was like, oh no, it wasn't. Anybody could have left. They just told them to
Nah,
just close the doors. I was like, man,
no, they couldn't
that
laugh.
still shouldn't have been said.
No, you ain't gonna
They
tell.
can't
That's
tell
that's
nobody
why I'm
that,
telling you. I've been in church where they're telling me, "Put out what you have."
bro.
Like, bro,
Bro. Listen, I've
like
been in
this
church service.
fries,
I've
bro.
been,
I don't get
I,
paid for fries.
listen, I've been in church services with members of the church, like
Breaking
that
up,
are
breaking up.
they were. Oh my dang! I think I'm in a bad service. I'm in a bad area. It's
Okay,
still broken up. Yep, I think I'm in a bad area. I got
a
one
little
bar,
bit,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, I got one bar. I'm gonna have to wait till I drop her off and bring it and swing it back. Mm. Yeah, this service is terrible.
It's quiet out here. I'm pulled over. Like nothing's coming in.
Mm. I feel like I'm in North Carolina right now.
Look, Uber is offering me 14 miles and dollars. Nah, Brody.
1410.
14 miles
I
for
mean,
$10.
is that highway miles though?
Mm-hmm. Because it's all the way in Belmont, and I'm in Charlotte.
Dang, 10. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see what Lyft is talking about. 17 miles for $17. I'm gonna just take that the same.
I'll do
You
that.
know me, yeah, because I don't like staying still. You know I gotta be on the move. It's
Yeah,
not
I'll
gonna
do
be
that.
much. It's an even balance, so it's $1 per mile. Might as well just do it. He's 5 minutes away from me. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do
Mhm.
that. But yeah, at the church, they were packed. Listen, Bill, I know you would, bro. I think it wouldn't even be just you. I think anybody in New York would have been like, "Oh no, y'all tripping!" Like, bro, no. They were passing out. Everybody at the church, they were passing out their income on paper.
Oh nah, huh? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm
So
not doing
so because everybody know where everybody work at. So since everybody know where everybody work at,
that.
they know how much they make. And since they know how much they make, they had their annual income, but then they also had their tithe of what they supposed to have
What
paid,
they supposed to?
and
Nah, we're
what
not doing that.
and then they had what they didn't pay. It said you got to the end of the and then
Oh,
you had to the end of the year to catch up on your tithes.
yeah. Nah, we're not
Bro,
doing that.
when that
We're
happened,
not doing that.
I was like, okay, yeah, this game is over. The hustle
You
will
ever
not happen on me.
see? Nah, it's not. That's not gonna happen with me. I would have.
Yeah,
You know me. I would have been shaking my head and be like, "Yeah, I got the wrong one today. What's
yo,
wrong, Pastor?
that's what I'm
Talk to me
saying.
first.
That's what I'm
First,
saying.
don't let me back and just go play with my money."
Exactly. You know how many
Like,
people that left that day
nah,
because all their
I
income was on there?
believe. I believe y'all not finna play with me like that. We're not doing that. That's too much of my
Uh,
business. Like, let the Lord be in my
bro,
business.
no,
I don't
yeah,
need y'all in my business.
that man, that's different, bro. Like you talking about
Uh-uh.
secrecy? That's supposed to be secrecy. You ain't supposed to know what how
Yeah,
much
no,
income is
you ain't
coming in that
supposed to know
household.
that. And see, now
And y'all
you
pass that
forcing
stuff
it.
out on paper, you deserve everything you finna get.
I'm gonna send you because I don't know if you ever seen it, but I'm gonna send you this video when I find it. It's a video. It was like from back in the day. It's a funny video too.
I
Y'all
bet.
forgive me, but it was a video where yeah, I be paying too much. Like the man's wife, listen to church and every day.
Uh huh.
Like, she put $100 in there. He said, hold on, wait a minute. He took the $100 back out. So they try to get this
You
man
have
to
a good.
intervention and take him to the back. And he like, yeah, I need to mind my business. Like,
Oh my God.
they was giving him so much stress, man. That man started fighting him back there. Like, I'm talking about throwing punches. I'm like,
Oh
listen, now I
God.
know it ain't right. It's not that it's right, but you gotta understand. Like, we may not always agree with how somebody went about it, but I
Uh huh.
understand. You can't be calculating my money like that. I give what I could give, bro. Y'all
Right.
can't keep forcing it to give me more than, you know what I'm saying? Y'all forcing these situations. You putting things on me I'm not comfortable with, or I haven't decided. Man has free
Exactly.
will. I give what I can give. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. That's it,
Like, just
bro. That junk killed me. I said, what? There's like, I'm like, what if rent went up? What if the electric went up?
thank
Whatever I give,
you.
like, bro, you can't just lock this in and be like, this is exactly what you giving from me every 2 weeks or every week or whatever. I'm like, nah, man, nah, bro, nah, bro.
Uh, hold on now.
I can't do it, bro. I'm gonna pay my tithes for sure, but if I don't
Yeah.
got it at that time, you're gonna have to wait your turn.
And things come up. You know what I'm saying? Car issues come up.
Right,
Like,
all that. Like I
you
don't
know what
got
I'm
it.
saying? You may have to go to the doctor this week, so you got a co-payment. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
they don't
not
be
too
thinking like that.
comfortable with y'all clocking my joint like that. Like,
They
that's
don't be
not
thinking
me.
like that, gang. I hope I'm
You
going
always gotta have emergency money and savings, you know what I'm saying? But anything can happen. So I
right.
don't feel like y'all should be trying to do extra. Like, let me
Yeah.
give what I can.
Like, give me your last. You're supposed to be going to Puerto Rico. No, no, give me your last. Put it in the plate. Watch out.
I'm telling you, I've been in that situation so many times with the church has like give the last. And I'm like, bro, I don't get paid till next week. Like it's Sunday, I don't get paid till Friday. What am I supposed to
Yeah,
be getting
for
till
during the week,
Friday?
like I have nothing to during the
This
week.
is
I'm
all
like,
I
all right,
have
God.
left.
And
Oh,
that's why I'd be
listen,
like, God,
you
bro,
don't have
God, is
to
this
pay.
you talking? Right. That's why I'd be
Yeah,
like,
like
God, is this you talking? Or is this your man's? Because I'm telling you right now, if I get his money and if you don't meet me there, bro, I'm never giving him no money again, bro. He don't understand. Like, what you talking about? My thing is, why'd you ask me for extra? Ain't the church supposed to have like a benevolence fund or something? You supposed to help me.
hello. And then
Yeah.
no one like even thinks about all the taxes that the government gives, like churches and all
Oh man.
the write-offs that the churches are able to do. Like, come on, think about those things. Like,
Yo, that's her talking. That is
it
not me,
ain't too
y'all.
deep.
That's her talking. That ain't. It's like, no, I'm playing.
I'ma call it out.
Oh!
Listen,
Yo, that's funny.
I'ma call it out. Shoot,
Oh
okay.
Lord. Oh my God, that's
My
funny.
relationship, the most
Oh my
important
God,
relationship
that's
you can
funny,
have is
boy.
with the Lord. Like, I don't like how they try to force it. Like, you owe the church. No, I owe God. I have to work on my relationship with God. I owe God. I have to be a servant to God.
Yeah, I don't owe y'all. I don't owe y'all
I
nothing.
really don't owe y'all. I do it out the great, like the goodness out of my heart, graciously
Yeah,
and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe it
that's
to y'all,
funny.
and y'all shouldn't force it off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all be writing off them cars to the church. Like, I
Mm,
can't write off my car. Like,
Oh yeah,
like,
all of that rolled off.
so that's how I'm like, come on now. Like, and God sees it all.
That's
God sees it
crazy.
all. Like, and it be the churches that think that they are without scandal and be having the most scandal.
Right. Be having the most scandal. Yep.
So
That's crazy. What happened to my boy Queflo? I ain't seen Queflo Dollar in a minute.
$10 you need to come. I told you
He used to be my guy. Like he just
he used to come to
disappeared.
the website. Yo, because he remember he wanted what was it, that 4 point airplane and sold his piece for me, basically telling them they ain't ish because they ain't wasn't getting that plane or that yacht for him.
Oh, I ain't remember that. That's
That was when he was
crazy.
coming. Yeah, if you don't remember that when that whole situation
No.
was
Dang, because I was
man,
wondering where he went. Like I'm like, I ain't heard
he
nothing
went
from
to $1 million.
Queflo.
Man, listen, that man,
He was the money machine
if I
anyway.
he was a pimp. I don't care what nobody said. Creflo was a
Yeah, he
pimp.
was the money machine. He definitely was the money machine. I ain't gonna hold you on that
That
one.
has
He
shot a
was
tire.
definitely the money machine. His last name was
Told
Dollar.
you like they used to come with like what was it called? They used to come with like wait with the are you hold on wait. For Jamie? All right, gotcha. How you doing? Alright. What was it? We going to Galesburg Street? All right, let me make sure. Charlotte, North Carolina. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's head there. All right. You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. And they used to come and they wanted us to get singles. And I remember one time I was like, well, what type of stripper party you having around here? They was like, nah, Creflo Dollars in town. I said, excuse me? That's
Yeah.
the name of these things.
Yo, that's crazy. $12 in town is wow.
Yes, man, Creflo. I was like, oh, right, right. He's in Webster. When I tell you, they used to always come and have us break up 50s, 100s for singles. I'm like, how many times you
What?
pass the plate? Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
And I used to ask her, like, how many times they gonna pass the plate around? Like, why y'all need all these singles?
yeah, like
And
what is
he
going on?
used to make them. He used to make them put something in there. And I'm not saying he used to ask them. I'm saying he used to make them.
Dang.
Sell tickets. The tickets were expensive, and then not only are you paying for the tickets, but then you're also siblings. Like you know what I'm saying? You're
Hold
paying your
on. What's
time
the tickets for?
to see him and his wife.
Hold on.
You,
What? It's a church
yeah,
service?
yeah. He used to bring it to Webster Hall. It's a church service, and he used to make
He
people pay.
charged tickets to get into
Yes.
the church service?
Hmm.
Oh man, this all the way went left. I ain't know that.
And I could look up the proof for you. I'm telling you, yes, he used to do shows. I was he used to come. That's how I told you. They used to be like, oh yeah, Creflo Dollars in town. Like it was normal for us for him to come at least like once every year or so, every
Yeah,
2 years.
and it should have been everybody sitting in the seats for free. What you mean paying for that tickets?
Mm-mm. Yeah, they had to buy tickets and also have money to put in the bowl.
Oh my God. Did they, man, that's deep. That's deep. Pay tickets?
Hmm.
I ain't never heard of that. That's crazy. I wonder. Nope, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's what
I was about to
they
say, I was
used
about to
to.
start listing names. I am not about to get, now I'm good.
That man stood on his name. You think what? You thought that was a joke? Like it was just a pun? That man really did stand on his. Do
Dang,
you feel
man.
the air back there okay, or do you want to hide? Okay,
I wonder if Joel Osteen charged.
I don't know, but I've never trusted that man because he never sat right with my spirit.
Yeah, he was only he was the positive preacher. You couldn't go wrong with him.
Yeah, but
You
he
can
was
do
the same
anything
one
you want
that
to in the world, and you gonna be good.
he was the same one during Hurricane Katrina who refused to open up his doors.
I remember that.
Hmm.
Yo, and
So
he
I
got a
just think,
stadium. Don't he got the Dallas Stadium or something?
man, that man
He had a
got
stadium.
multi-million-dollar properties with more than enough space that he could have taken half of the city, and he refused to open
Mm,
up his doors. I can never do that. Like, especially in the midst of crisis. Nah, baby,
mm.
we gonna open some type of doors. Like, we gonna make some type of modifications, even if we gotta call a cleanup service later.
That is crazy. Dang, that's crazy. I didn't. Wow, wow.
Mhm.
What's the address? 430. All right. Yo, that's crazy. I didn't know that though. That's insane. Paying tickets, bro. You what? That is crazy.
Yeah. And they weren't cheap. They were like between like 48, 75,
Yeah, you
100,
knew they
depending on the
want. And
different
if you
shows.
probably sat in the front, it cost way more too.
They were 100 plus. I remember.
Uh-uh. Dang, that hustle is crazy, man. Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm. I think that was, I don't know, I've never heard of like others, but they don't really mess with him. Like the other pastors and them, they weren't like big with him.
I don't think I never. That's, what's that? You know, they conferences back in the day. Have TD Jakes ever did a conference with him?
That I can remember now. That I could remember now.
I wonder if
And if
young
it was
CD
like, I
did.
had to be young. I had
That's
to
what I was
be
about to
young.
say. I wonder if young CD did.
Hmm.
Just because of the
But
area that they was in, you would assume that they all linked up one time or something for a conference or something.
people be getting offended, but I'm telling you, Creflo Dollar to me was just another pimp with a good word of God. Like you say all the time, it's the messenger.
Yeah, facts. That's
He
crazy.
may not like who it's coming from, but he's still the messenger. I be getting so bad when
He's
you
still
say
the
that. I
messenger,
play.
bro.
I.
That's what people be saying about CD now.
Mhm.
It's just
Mhm.
like, man, hey, like, it's the messenger, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, his word is legit. But
I can't take away, that man could preach. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, he's legit.
yeah, it was
Now,
just cause
now when the doors is closed, I don't know, but
yeah.
yeah, but that's for everybody. He ain't the only one exempt.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. It's everything. He don't preach no more.
No, he passed it on to his daughter. Cause remember he ended up having like a stroke or a heart attack a couple months ago. It was like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so he passed it on. He passed the baton to his daughter.
I
He put her in
remember that.
custody. But I don't mean no disrespect, but her husband, when he preaches, he bores me like literally every full asleep.
Dang,
I think he should stick to the financial part of it because for that he's really good.
dang. Wow.
Hmm.
You know,
And the reason why I don't watch her is because she also never sat right with my spirit. So if somebody don't, me, like if somebody don't sit right with my spirit, I don't watch them. They could be great, but if they don't sit right with my spirit, I just can't sit with
that's that's wild.
them. So that's why I don't watch her. Not that she can't preach, she could preach. I mean, believe me, she's had a good word, but I just can't finish it.
Yeah, people be so used to. Yeah, it's hard to just. The anointing is different. Everybody don't got it. Not saying you don't got it. It's just it different.
Mm-hmm.
It be different. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. He lose a lot of members.
No,
That's good.
his numbers still seem to be the same,
Well, yeah, as long as everybody's
especially
still there.
his yeah, especially his online viewership. It still seems to be the same.
But that's good then. Yeah, that's good then.
It's only like it's just about to be 3 p.m. and it's already a lot of traffic.
You said what?
It's just about to hit 3 p.m. and it's already a lot of traffic.
Oh yeah. I'm about to wind down in a second too, because I gotta make sure I'm in town to do my tour for my
Yeah.
one of these apartments. I'm far out right now.
Yeah, it's right here.
Far out, far out. Oh yeah, and I don't even look. I'm glad I'm on the pod. And I don't even care if they get mad if they heard it, especially if her mom. Yo, this guy didn't even come to the party. I told you that. How? Let me tell you. I'm not even
Oh,
gonna
he
tell
did?
you. I'll tell. Yeah, heck yeah. I was like, I'll tell you what my sister, or not even my sister. I'll tell you what my homie got to say about you not showing up to the party. I ain't saying no names, no nothing. But Belle, do you think she should have been at the party?
Absolutely.
And do you think that there's any legitimate excuse to not come to the party?
No, I don't think that there was a valid enough reason. I don't even care if you was busy because you're always busy, right? So sometimes you have to make sacrifices or rearrange certain things, right?
Period.
And especially somebody who said that they had so much interest in you, wanted to pursue a relationship with you, who said that they were going to be there for you, who said, "Oh, I'm going to plan and I'm going to help and I'm assist and I'm a woman of God and this and that." Knowing your mom's position as well too, and having the relationship she had with your mom, I felt like even if she felt like, okay, me and him no longer together, but out of respect for your mother, you know what I mean? I
Right.
just felt like her not showing up is just shady in all areas.
All areas.
Um, I was very troubled, and I'm still bothered by the fact that she just dropped off. Like, okay, cool, you bought the decorations, but you don't just drop it off on the front
Yeah.
doorstep and be out. Like,
Yeah.
nah, we're not doing
Right.
that. And then
Not
what
doing that,
bothered
bro.
me even more is like you have always said to her, like, even if the relationship doesn't work out, I still like I would say, even like in my past relationships, like I'm still rooting for you. I still wish the best for you. No ill feelings. We you can hang out here and there if you ever make time.
Right.
I want to see you succeed. Like I still be there as your friend. If you need somebody to talk to, I'm here. So for you to make yourself available to her like that, but then the relationship comes to an end and she's just like, oh no, I don't gotta do the same for him. I'm not whatever, whatever. I'm not gonna be there for him like that. I just feel like that was wild. Shorty, you should go about your business with that one. Like,
Bird, bro.
yeah,
Bird, bro.
I just
No
didn't feel like there was
disrespect,
a
but that's just
good
one cool.
enough. I don't think there was a good enough reason for her not to show up.
Yeah, not at
Show
all.
up as a friend, show up to support, show up to at least assist my moms, bro. Y'all have a good relationship, y'all travel together, you mean you not gonna show
Right.
up for her? Like, so I just felt again, there's
Bogus
not a
is
good
heck.
enough excuse.
Bogus is heck. Yeah, yeah, for real, for real. Like,
And
yeah.
that's the problem where again, you know, women always expect men to show up, but feel like I don't have to show up. Yeah, you do have to show up. So it's like it's a you give and I give. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
Right.
the relationship may have not worked out right now, but that doesn't mean that the relationship couldn't work out later on down. Like you have a lot of stuff on your plate, Chris. So when you had availability, we could have been, we could have been open to it. You know what I'm saying? If you could find time for me, because it's not like you can't find time for her, she can't find time for you.
Right.
So I feel like, okay, we jumped into this. I can see it's not going that direction. I'm gonna let you do you, but I'm still here as a friend. Again, why couldn't she do that for you?
Right.
And if she was salty about the relationship, it was like, well, let me show up and I would have said to myself, yes, I'm busy, I have a lot on my plate, but let me see if I can show up for him in small ways so he knows I'm there for him and we could
Right.
always revisit the relationship later.
Right. At least came to the party, bro.
Hmm.
At least came to the party, bro. Like that was a bad look from a lot of people from the outside looking in. That was just a bad look. I'll just leave it
Yeah,
at that. Like there's a lot of people who've seen that and they like, no, that wasn't cool.
right. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, well, yep, I'm gonna let her address it on the podcast too, because that junk ain't cool. That
No,
ain't
that was
cool, bro. There was nothing cool about that at all.
I don't see, and like I was telling you too, I was like, oh, don't block her right away. Like, give it time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just running late. She
Look,
goes running late. But for her
right,
to just not show up, nah, I don't care what's going on, because I'm not gonna agree. You could even pop your head in for 20, 30 minutes
right,
and say hello, greet everybody, show some love. Like, you could have at least done that, and you couldn't even do that. Like,
yeah, like, bro, come on, bro. You didn't even have to stay. You could have did that, like you said. Popped in, hey, yo, I can't stick around, but I did want to pop up and told you, you know what I'm saying? Boom,
right,
boom, boom. Yeah,
happy
that,
birthday.
yeah, something. Come on, gang. Yeah, yeah, that was great. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, it was just a bad look. That's all I'm saying. That was a bad look, bro. That was a bad look.
So now you know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? And it's better
Right.
it's revealed early than later. And
Mm-hmm.
her codependency to You know who? Am I allowed to say?
You're right. Well, no, you say. I don't care.
Okay, so her codependency in that she may think it's healthy, but that unhealthy 24/7 attachment to her mom's like, bro, her mom having 100% influence over her life, a grown woman, a woman of mid 30s, like absolutely not. Like that's just
Yeah, you gain.
you're 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 gonna continue to miss out blessings because you too busy trying to appease your mom
Right.
and her feelings and her your relationship. Like you can still have a relationship with your mother. Everything is a balance. You know what I'm saying? When are you
And
gonna notice a blessing, a good man before your eyes? You're not because your mom is always gonna be in your ear,
exactly.
and the Lord is not gonna continue to send you somebody if you're gonna always be distracted or deflagged or listening to what your mom has to say first before anything. Like your mom can
Right.
have her little opinion. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, but
Right.
stop allowing your mom to influence you, your life, your future, your decisions, your partnerships. Like you're grown enough to learn on your own. At
You gotta
your
figure
big
it out.
age, like stop letting outsiders influence your future.
They
Your
gotta
mom
figure.
can't
You
be
gotta
your
figure it
man,
out.
and your mom can't be your man, and you cannot be your mom's man.
Yeah, that's it. Like I don't, I don't know, bro. Like there's so many ways to be a good child, a good, you know what I'm saying, a good son or a good daughter without having to be so connected and so like, oh, we gotta do this and they gotta be together all the time. I'm like, what? No, bro. What are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. But if you can't see it, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. I don't.
My thing with her is like she didn't want to see it.
That's one thing, I guess.
And when you brought it to her attention, she would be like in agreement with you, but then get back to her mom, like her mom showing up to that dinner and having to say what she said at that time. And Shamir being like, oh, I said her name, yeah. And her being like, you need to get that. And her being like, what? But what? Like you playing stupid in front of your mom? Yeah, I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, it's just like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to say her name.
it was just a bad look overall. It's a bad look overall. But hey, hey, find out. Find out quick.
Hmm.
He in the middle and go for it, bro. Hey, how the traffic out there?
It just cleared up. I went on the fast lane
Oh,
to avoid. Yeah, I I would have literally, if I would have stayed behind that truck, I would have like been sitting in that traffic. So
mm,
I was like, let me just maneuver and get around it. Once I got around it, it was just clear. It was clear. So I don't know what's going on that side, but there's a lot of trucks and a lot of like delays.
what's that? It's lost out here.
It looks like it's gonna rain too.
Oh, wow, you good. It rain today. As long as it don't rain tomorrow. I don't really got no. Let me get off here before I say something.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man, I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you to me. And I can't keep it low-key. Low-key, low-key, low-key. See, everything you do to me is crazy. Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate,